Who wants some? Who wants some? God knows, I'm one tired black woman. Y'all hear me? I look like who done it and got away with it. I pinned my hair up some. I'm not done with my hair. I had to try to catch that post off. Y'all, I look like what I done been through for real. I am exhausted. I am tired. But I thank God I barely made the post office for those packages. Barely made it. But how y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Put y'all where y'all can see me. I got Zaxby. Wings and things. When I tell y'all, this black chick here tired. But I thank God I'm still here, Miss Pat. Thank God that I got a house to walk in. I thank him from the bottom of my heart. Got the lawn mowed. Everything done. The AC fixed. Spent out some money today, but it's done. When I tell y'all, I'm so tired. When I tell y'all, I said, God, I don't even feel like cooking nothing. I'm gonna go up here to Zaxby and get me something to eat. And go on to shut in the rest of this day. I clean up. I started pinning up my hair. This is not the final style. I started on it because it's too hot to be down. But I thank God for my life, health, and strength. I told this lady I wanted sweet tea. For some reason, I got a Coke. And I didn't taste it till I pulled off. You drank today as well. You just got back off of your trip, right? I need to get some rest. You know, last night was my sale night. So I ain't going to sleep. I think it was 5 or 6 I went to sleep. Then I was back up again. So, it's okay. I'm going to be all right. I had a dryer full of clothes that I need to fold up and put away. This is my everyday life, y'all, tell you the truth. It's my everyday life. When you're a business owner, when you're a worker, you have to do everything on your own. It's a lot. It's a lot. But like I said, it's been about 10 years since I had a really good night's sleep. Okay, let me see. Let me get some more napkins. Use up their stuff. Hey, everybody, make sure y'all watch all the videos and stuff that I posted. Y'all, I'm sorry I look like this. I ain't putting on no makeup. I ain't doing none of that. I am just extremely tired and exhausted. But I thank God for my life, health, and strength. Amen. Thank you, Miss K. Appreciate you, baby. Why they gave me all these little drums there? Hey, Miss Shirley. Hey, German. What y'all having for dinner? I don't know if y'all can see my food or not. This Zaxby's wings and things. So my hair is pinned up, but this is not the final style, y'all. It's not the final look. I will finish it up later. But I don't need no makeup. Yes, I do time. So I do, baby. Mary Ann Parker, got you shipped. You gone, bye-bye. I add you a purse in there as well. I gave you a purse as well. And thank you for being patient with me. She really has been patient with me. Hey, Selena, how are you? Please don't let nobody say nothing about how I look, because today you might get your feelings hurt because I'm so tired. I've just been going through a lot, but God been there opening doors. Boy, that young boy, I don't know, he might not be a young boy. The young man that did my lawn, he was the guy 3 years ago cut that tree down, trimmed up that tree. He was the same guy. And so that's his sister that lives not with my neighbor right there, the blue. She lives on the other side of the blue house. And so he was doing her yard. And Lord, I just happened to be sitting there putting y'all labels on and seeing him pull up to do his sister yard. And I went outside and asked him what he do my yard. I said, I need a regular man, regular maintenance man every 2 weeks. And I asked him how much he charged. And he said $50. I told him, no, I'm going to pay you $60. My yard is big. So I even went up on my own lawn, man. He didn't increase his rate with me. I increased it myself. My yard is big, front and back, so I try to be fair. He said 50. I said, no, 60. And when you have to trim my edges and stuff, you get paid more. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Miss Moore. Hey, Mary Simon. Everybody share live. I tell you, I thank God that I'm alive. But y'all, I'm sitting up in this house not even knowing my AC had caught fire there. All I know, I was hot. That's the only thing I know. It was hot in here last night. And I said, y'all, it's hot in my house. And I just started to sweat. I said, oh, y'all starting to sweat. Let me go turn this AC down. And when I went and turned it down, it was 80 degrees. And this was like 8 o'clock last night? So, while I'm on the live, see, my AC was out there burning up. Well, see, I'm thankful to God that my house didn't burn down. Because I didn't know it was on fire. But I did last night. I'm tell you what I did. I got out the live. I didn't know whether the unit outside, see, it's right on my bedroom. I can hear it when it click on and it click off. I can hear it, especially if you go in my bathroom, you hear it good. But I just got off the live. I said, let me go in the bathroom. I said, I don't hear this unit on there. Oh, let me go outside. So I went to the patio. I don't go out in that grass at night, and that grass was long too. How you might not remember me, we went to school together. My name is Angela Kane. My sister name is Deborah Kane. How are you doing? Watching you. What school you went to? No, I don't remember you. What school? What school was it? I don't. What school was it? I'm glad you remember me. So, I just stood on the porch and didn't hear the outside unit on. I just stood on my patio. I said, that's not on. So this unit is not on at all. So the guy, when I called my daughter, the guy told me turn it on, turn it off, and that didn't do nothing do it to it. They didn't come back on or anything. So this morning when I got up, my mind told me to go through the breaker. The breaker was semi-turned, but not all the way flipped off. It was semi. I guess God must have cut it off at the breaker too to keep from setting up the house. It was semi, but not all the way tripped, but like kind of tripped about that much. And so I re-tripped it, came outside to the patio, still didn't hear anything come on. Still didn't hear anything come on. Southwest High School, baby. No, you wrong person. I'm the wrong person. Wrong person, baby. I ain't going to no Southwest High School. Wrong person. Wrong person. Wrong person, baby. Sorry. Wrong person. Never even heard of that school. Wrong person. But people always tell me I look like somebody. So, the first company came out. The guy said, ma'am, you need to come out here and look at this. Mind you, my grass is kind of high because my lawn man ain't been here. And I ain't want to walk out there. And I said, nuh-uh, I ain't coming out there. He said, you need to look at this. So I went out there. I was like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. When I seen it, I was like, oh, my God. The man said, I had never seen anything. Didn't you go to Southwest High School? Ma'am, I done told you no. I ain't never heard of no Southwest High School. Now you keep on interrupting me. Wrong person. Ma'am, I never went no Southwest High School. Wrong. I'm from Florida. Wrong person. With that being said, I went out there to see what the man was saying. And I saw it had a, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I keep telling you that. You keep saying that, baby. If I look like somebody that you know, I'm sorry, but I'm not that person, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not her. So anyway, but I get it all the time that I look like somebody. When I saw it, I really started shaking because I was like, oh my God, this was a fire back here. I looked at the vinyl and I'm like, well, I do got extra vinyl. I wasn't too much worried about the vinyl because I do have extra vinyl for the house. I got extra siding. I got extra siding in the garage. What scared me was, that's my bedroom. That's the bathroom. The AC sits right on the bathroom. And then you walk out the bathroom to my room. Then the position I was in last night. By the time I would have realized that that bedroom and bathroom was on fire, it would have probably done engulfed that room. Because I had the room door closed, my room door closed, okay? By the time I would have smelled smoke or anything like that, ain't no telling, it probably would have destroyed that part of my house. But God knew I was busy. God knew that he wasn't going to let this, excuse me, then you ain't got to get nasty. I didn't get nasty with you, ma'am. I didn't get nasty with you now time. You keep interrupting me and I'm talking to my followers. You the one, if I would say anybody being nasty, you being nasty. Please don't do that to me, ma'am. You don't know me and you ain't trying to get to know me. Don't do that because I wasn't nasty to you. I can show you nasty. Please don't come over here with that. You the one keep interrupting me on my timeline. Now, please, with respect, ma'am, leave me alone. Please. I'm begging you to leave me alone because I ain't bothering you now. I done told you nicely more than one time. No, I don't know you. No, I don't remember you. Well, at least you remember me. Then you told me to school. No, that ain't me. Then you come back and ask the same question. No, that ain't me. Ma'am, you keep on interrupting. I'm trying to tell my followers my story and you keep on interrupting me. That's rude. I ain't never know so many niggas want respect but don't get it. Don't give it. Y'all want a lot of damn respect, but you don't give it. So, back to what I was saying. How God put the fire out. And it could have been way worse. I could be displaced right now. I could not have a home right now. And that's all. When I saw that, that's what was running through my mind. It was on fire. Y'all can see it was charcoal and burnt. But God put that fire out. Nobody but God. And it contained to that one outlet, to that one spot. Ain't touched the AC. Ain't nothing wrong with the unit. Just that one, whatever that was, the plug, wherever it go in. You know what I'm saying? Just that one box. Nobody but God. It didn't mess up the unit at all. Nobody but God. Nobody but God. Nobody but God. And so, that's what my mind is focused on. What could have happened? What could have? And I'm on my live this morning. I'm just praising God, telling y'all about the goodness of God, and I'm crying. And I said, y'all, God said it's already done. I don't even know that it had done caught a fire there. I said, God just told me, y'all, it's already done. It's already done. So, you know, that's why I stay away from a lot of people. That's why I don't associate with a lot of people. Because people are rude and disrespectful. People will mess up your day if you let them. I keep telling y'all, be careful who you keep company with. Be careful who you deal with. God been good to me. God has been good to me. He can do all things. So yeah, he sure put that fire. That stuff was, the whole thing melted. And I'm like, God, Lord Jesus. Yes, God did put that fire. He definitely did. I wasn't worried about nothing else. I was just thinking what it could have been like. What it could have been like. And nobody, I had three different AC people look at it. AC men. And all three of them was puzzled. They said, oh my God, we've never seen one like this. Oh my God. Now, you tell me, as long as y'all been in the air conditioning business, you've never seen anything like that. Tell you, when God do things, he said, you're going to have to buy another unit. I'm going to put it out right here. You might have to pay something, but it's going to be just a little. I'm telling y'all, this is why I do my best to live right, treat people right, and stay on this side. This side over here. I ain't going over there I ain't going on the south side. I'm going to stay right over here on the north side where the weather is good. It might rain. We might get cool weather. We got all the seasons over here. Over there, nothing but hot and hell over there. I'm not, no. We got all the seasons. I love watching your live because I might be 45 Sunday and I have a disability, but you encourage me to keep moving. And you better. Do not succumb to it. And you better. Miss Moore, please stop calling me your friend because I don't even know who you is. I don't like people calling me friends and aunties and stuff. I'm not y'all auntie. I keep it real over here. Hey, tell me, Dad. I ain't got to stand on beamers. I ain't got to stand on beamers. I ain't got to stand on beamers. I ain't got to go on beamers. Same thing happened to my sister, except they can't tell her how it was. They can't tell me either. She's the mayor of the town. They said maybe lightning or something may have struck it. That's what they told me. Ain't nobody starting that fire back there on mine. That happened to your sister. But If a fireman can't tell you what happened, that's strange, because you know what? What's the key point of what you said in that, what I'm reading, is by God. Whatever strange or whatever may have happened, God didn't let it work out. You get what I'm saying? That's the key point. God. That's why I tell you, ain't nothing somebody can do to you. Can't nobody curse you or bless you but God. I don't care how much a person come against you. It wasn't meant for a house to burn down. It wasn't meant. It wasn't meant. It wasn't meant to be. She's the mayor, so she probably got some enemies. She probably got some enemies. And she the mayor. The sister mayor, she probably got some enemies. Some black ones, definitely. Maybe a few white ones. But I guarantee you there's more black ones than white ones. Tell your sister that stand with God. Stand with God and she's going to be just fine. So stand with God. Stay with God and she's going to be just fine. The devil going to always come after us. You got to, Miss Wanda. I ain't seen you in a minute, Miss Green. You got to put all your faith in God. Man will fail you every time. Hey, Easter, every time. I'll be on here crying today. About my house. And it would have took place online, because that's where I was online. I just kept talking. I said, I'm hot, y'all. I said, look, I'm starting to sweat. I said, it's hot in here. Not knowing that that thing had done caught a fire. I went to sleep and all, not even knowing that it had even been a fire back there. Nobody but God. Nobody but God. And so that's why I tell y'all, stick with God. Don't worry about these folks. I did everything you said. I was watching one of your lives last week. I think, and you said put money aside because you never know what can happen. And as you say, I saved money and I'm moving tomorrow. Look at you, boo, coo, Janita. Girl, that made me feel so good when I hear y'all testimonies about how you done change your credit, done improved. I talked with a lady the other day and she was telling me how she went to the next city over to open a bank account and put her money in. She said, when you said to keep out of sight, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind, do not put all your money in one bank. Separate that money. And she said she did that. She said, Jazz, because I ain't gonna be wanting to come over here, just run over here and get this money and all this and that. Out of sight, out of mind. And if you got a husband or somebody living in the house with you, do not get no bank statements coming to your house. Never get bank statements coming to your house. Ever. Never, ever, 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 ever have bank statements coming to your house. Never. Let me tell you why. You want to know why? Not just because of who you with. Because people can get your mail and see how much money you got. Don't ever get bank statements at your house. Ever. No, ma'am. Don't ever. Anybody can open that bank statement and look at it. When I had lost my credit card, remember I had lost the credit card when I was at Big Nicks. I thought I had lost it, but I ended up finding it was up under my nightstand. How I get up under there? I think when I get in the bed, it might have fallen out of my purse back there. I ended up finding it like a week later. But I had already canceled it and get another one. Well, when I got my credit card, it was open. Completely open. And I said, well, I hope to God that they didn't put the amount on here. Because whoever opened it, they got access to my card. They can write down the number, everything, charge it what they want. So I froze it. And I read the letter and stuff. I was so effing pissed off. And creditors and banks need to do better. Why would you put my limit on that paperwork? I know what my limit is. Why would you put that on the paperwork? Banks and creditors need to do better. Because sometimes they asses put us in harm's way. Why would you put that on my card? It was on the paper, work. The limit, it was $15,000. But why would they put that on there? I already know my limit. I had the card for years. Why would you put that on there? You get what I'm saying? So whoever read it, know it's a $15,000 limit. Ooh, I got a card, the front, the back up. What can I do about it? So what I did was froze it. I just unfroze it last week. I might need to freeze it again. Because they couldn't activate it because they don't have my bank account. So they couldn't activate it. They don't know the last 3 pins. But they know enough. They see the card, the expiration date. Yeah, They done got enough to do whatever the hell they want. These postmasters, these mail people steal checks. They steal your information. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Let me tell you what they did to me. When I had sent out my wedding invitation, check this. I think I seen her come on him. Miss, one of my followers called me. She said, I got Miss Ramona's on inside of mine. It had been open. I said, how you got, I didn't see you Ramona's on. Them motherfuckers at that post office wanted to see what my women's invitations was, and it was them motherfuckers at that post office right there with their noses asses. They opened the invitation and just stuffed it inside of come on, she got to come up here, Miss Linda's thing. And Miss Linda said, do you know, I said, no, that ain't how I did that. So they do open your mail. I said, these nosy motherfuckers. I ain't never said nothing to them about it. I didn't say nothing because what good it was going to do for me to say something to them. Yes, they did. At this post office. Yes, they did. The lady called me. Miss Linda, I don't know if she's still on here. Miss Linda called me. She said, I said, what? They want to see where I was having it, who I was going to get married to and all that. Because I hadn't told them none of that stuff. But I'm telling you, they do an open show did. I'm telling you, I done got orders back with empty. People hold orders gone. All I got is this, an empty envelope, empty bag. I didn't return the empty down. Oh, we're so sorry. They done did that at least 10 times in the 6 years I've been here. They took whole people orders. And these days, people who don't have nothing will steal from honest heart. Yeah, yes, it was, Linda Barber. There she goes. She said, it was her. Linda Barber. She called me and said, Miss Jazz, did you know that I got her invitation? I said, no, you know I wouldn't have sent you that lady invitation. I said, them damn, yeah. That's how people are. That's how they are. So don't be thinking that you trust folk. They sure winning now. And the nasty part about it is that they know I sell stuff. They know what I sell. They take people orders. That happened about 10 times in the 6 years I've been here. I am not lying. Now, when I first moved him, the last 2 years is when I stopped. Every year, I used to get them people at that post, at least about 15 of them. Liquor, wine, cologne, expensive shit. My list to the post office, I spent about $1,000 just on the post office workers. Now ask me, they never bought me shit in the 6 years I've been here? Nothing, not even a card. They ain't never come to shit of mine, and I stopped doing any goddamn thing for them. This went on the first 4 years. I just stopped 2 years ago. I said, why do I keep getting these people stuff? They ain't never even bought me a card. And every year, I ask them what they drink, about Hennessy, whatever, Cavassier, whatever they drink. Not no more. So they ain't being a fool for people no more. Baby, life is short. and people will run over you and use you and treat you like a doormat. Doormats are for what? Wiping your feet on. And when you done so much for people and they wipe their feet on you, don't you feel bad? Don't make you feel bad. You done so much for people. Think about that song. Is this the part you take and wipe your feet on? You remember that song? You got me hanging on strings now. You never told me you was wasting my time. I used to like that song. Y'all remember that song? You got me. That's Loose Ends saying that, don't it? You got me hanging on strings now. You never told me you was wasting my time. I remember that song. I used to love that song. Y'all remember that song? I used to love that song. I think that was Loose Ends. I think that was Loose Ends. Let me see. I think it was Loose Ends. You got me hanging on string. I think that was it. I think that was this. Loose ends, you got me hanging on strings.
Loose ends, you got me hanging on strings.
It's Slow Down. It's called Slow Down. It's called Slow Down. It's not Hanging on Strings. You sure? This wasn't the song. Let me see. Loose Ends, Slow Down. So
Loose Ends, Slow Down.
So I was probably mixing two songs together. Let's see. I probably mixing two songs together. I was mixing two songs together. All right. That was a jam. Slow down. Slow down. Y'all was right. Slow down. Because I can't take this. Slow down. It was 12 years ago they made this. You take it. I wonder when they came out in the 90s though. They had to come out in the 90s. They had to come out in the 90s. They had to come out in the 90s. The 90s was probably the best era out. What do y'all think? Where the 80s? I would say late 80s and complete whole 90s. Would y'all say that? What year did the group Loose Ends come out?
The R&B group Loose Ends formed in London, England.
1980. It's in 1980. 1980. Yep. My son Tremaine is feeling. My son Tremaine is what now? Is filing for his country. Please keep him in prayer. You mean fighting? He's been in the Marines since he was 19. He's 23, and now he can start it. Please keep my family in your prayers. Thank you. He's fighting. He in the military? Marines. He's in the Marines. Marines is a good one. Army do more. The Army do more fighting than anybody. Marines, he's doing pretty good. Happy Wednesday to you. Yes, the 80s. I was born in 1970. And when I was born, my parents played a lot of Betty Wright, Johnny Taylor, all of that stuff. I love that type of music. When I got into rap, I probably was a teenager, but back then it was Kool Moe Dee, 2 Live Crew. I don't think LL came out until back in the 90s. I don't think he came out until the 90s. So the 90s is when they started introducing us to the rap, okay? The late 80s and the whole entire 90s. And the rap got from Kool Moe Dee, Good Fun, it took ratchet as it is today. So I don't think stuff got ratchet into the 2000s. What y'all think? Cause baby, my childhood and my teenagehood and my young adulthood was all good music. Oh, what is his name? There was some fine men back there. LL Cool J, Casanova. Oh, what was the man had the high top fade? Oh, I just love him. Oh, Jesus. Lord, I wish I could think of his fine name. My sister did. So Chubb Rock, but it's another one that had the high top fade. Jesus, he was dark skinned. I can't think of that man's name. Oh, Lord have mercy. I had a crush on him. I'm going to Google the 90s rappers. Let's Google the 90s rappers. Girl, we had it back then. It was good, clean fun. Rappers that were rappers in the 90s.
The 1990s are considered the golden age of hip-hop. Known for regional sounds, street lyrics, and big commercial successes. Many well-known rappers emerged during this time.
Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Wu-Tang Clan, Notorious Big, Nas, Ice Cube, Dre, Eminem, Lauryn Hill, Outkast. Big Daddy Kane. That's it. Big Daddy Kane. Ooh, Big Daddy Kane. Woo, Big Daddy Kane. That's it. And I didn't even know y'all put the Big Daddy Kane. Yes, Lord. Big Daddy Kane. Yes. Yes, Lord have mercy. Curtis Blow, all them. Now see, that's my era right there. Yes, Big Daddy Kane, boy, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Yes. Big Daddy Kane. I ain't even see y'all put that up there. It just came to me. I just think y'all seen it up there. Big Daddy. Woo! Yes, honey. Been one the green. Jesus Christ. That thing was sexy as hell. Woo! Big Daddy Kane was the Big Daddy Kane. Boy, I tell you. See, we had good music back there. You were born in 73. Smooth Chocolate, wasn't it? LL Cool J licking them lips like lay down my jacket so she can walk on my pole. It was good, clean. Rob Bass, definitely with his fine self. Definitely Rob Bass. It just done changed. It has changed for the worse. Now, this stuff that these people listening to now, and the stuff that coming out these women's mouths, and they telling other children and people to do bad stuff. Like that, spin that shit. Where my boots in ass niggas at, stuffing that shit in your back. See, man, come on. You get what I'm saying? Spin that shit. Spin it. And we just dancing to it. Spin that shit. But we telling the motherfuckers to steal. Boy, it ain't what it used to be like. It would just be good, clean fun. Good, clean music, good, clean fun. Harry D. Harry D was the man, too. Be a big man. Harry D was pulling the women. Harry D was big and sexy though. Now I ain't never thought Biggie Small. Biggie Small was a good rapper, but he ain't never been all that appealing. Run DMC? Mm-hmm. Run DMC, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Teddy Riley, them. My R&B with them slow jam Teddy Riley. Keith Sweat was the man back in them days, honey. Ooh, they just called begging ass Keith. Back then, we slow dance. Don't nobody slow drag no more. We used to slow drag. Baby, these people don't even dance no more. We used to dance, slow drag. These people doing nothing but goddamn slides in clubs now. Slide, 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 slide. We actually danced back in the day. Too short, yep. We slow drag. And man, if you slow drag with a man, you know how many flashing lights them rose when I was dancing with them? Oh, they don't even slow drag no more. Do anybody slow dance anymore? Boy, we had so much fun back in the day. We just put that thing on that man. Woo! Jesus Christ. Be sliding juke, yep. Be hugging real tight. I mean, real tight, like you making love right on the floor. Yes, honey. That slow dance, come on. You looking for somebody to dance with. Ooh, girl. Casey and Joseph, yeah. R. Kelly, third base. I used to love the slow dance. But as I got older, I didn't, because it was just like, to me, hunching with your clothes on. But they don't slow dance anymore. Slow dance was legal hunching. Grinding hard, baby. We were grinding, honey. Sometimes if you ain't got nobody sitting there watching them couples just grind, like, damn, look at that nigga. Or that nigga just throwing that thing on her. Like, damn. Well, I wonder he with her. Yeah. Yeah, honey, by the end of the night, a man taking us out to breakfast. See, nobody just went home like they do now. We went out to eat. There was always an after party. We always went out to breakfast. These people now, this is whack. The time now is whack. We always went out. A man always took us out. Dudes always took us out. Dudes didn't complain about no money. Yeah, he said, the people said, this don't want to, yeah, I got it. He got it, his homeboy got it. Yeah. We never have to complain about money like women do nowadays. A woman ain't never have to beg a man to do shit for her back in the day. Never. Men were men back in the day. The young teenagers was men because they daddy them taught them how to treat a woman. Nowadays, Denny's or IHOP. It wasn't so much a Waffle House when I was coming up. It was Denny's. It was mostly Denny's, Shoney's, Perks. What's the thing? Perkins. It wasn't so much in my house, in my era, it wasn't so much a Waffle House. It was mostly Denny's, IHOP, Shoney's. Waffle House wasn't too much in my era. They stand around, they don't even ask girls to dance no more. Don't even ask girls to dance anymore. The guys would come up to the table. They were so respectful. They would ask you what you drinking. They would ask your girlfriends what they drinking. The guys would buy everybody at the table drinks. These dudes won't even buy you a drink. Guys paid your way in the club and went out. If you found one you like, y'all went to the hotel. If y'all didn't go to the hotel, he took you out to eat and then go to the hotel. Shit me, honey. We used to hunch back in the day. Men were men. Go to that hour motel where you pay by the hour. Men were manning. Some of them don't want to go, so you stay the night with them. We had these kind of problems, baby. We had these problems. And we hunched and went on. If you want to see them again, you see them again. If you don't, you don't. It wasn't no problem like it is now. Men dance with other women. Men, he go ask the man, can I dance with your old lady? The man say, sure. We ain't got no problem with it. Not now. Quincy, yeah. I remember Quincy's. I do remember Quincy's. Yes, the guys didn't have no problem with you dancing with their old lady. None. Niggas want to fight you now. Fog up the car, sitting in there talking all night and whatever else you doing in the car. Mm-hmm. Yep. Them was the days. Man. Hole in the wall. Ain't had no fancy clubs, all that hole in the wall, and we partied all night. I promise y'all, I partied till 7:30 in the club, a.m. The sun will hit me in my face. So yeah. Me and my sister, 7:30 in the morning. Sun, hole in the wall. The sun was hitting us in the face. Sure was. Ball, we had a ball. Mm-hmm. Hole in the wall. Chicken wing, French fries, pork chop sandwiches. Y'all better go on now. Y'all starting something. Mm-hmm. We had basement parties because I ain't had no basements in Florida. Florida don't have basements. I ain't never heard of basements, so I started moving closer to the north. You and your sister did the same thing. It's 7 girls and 3 boys. It's 5 girls and 2 boys, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, child, I tell you, them was a day. Men just ain't the same no more. But I'm going to tell you this. A lot of women got something to do with how these men are. Because y'all sit up there and accept the poor behavior. Y'all accept a man mistreating you. You accept a man being a half-ass man. And it's not fair. Because a man should want to be a damn man. Whatever, a man that don't feel like he should help a woman or look out for his woman. What kind of fucking man that is? You talking about you love me and you don't do shit for me. Man, y'all better go on with that. Forget that. All this shit that be happening to me. And I can do it by myself. Y'all better go with that half-ass loving and half-ass shit. Fuck that. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Forget the half-ass treatment. You don't deserve to be half-treated, baby. Nobody does. The man or the woman. I mean, y'all got to step up to the plate and be real men. And y'all got to step up to the plate and be real women. And that's the honest truth. It's too many sorry-ass grown people. Big-age grown people that are looking for another motherfucker to take care of them. And that's the truth. What she say about chitlins? Chitterling, fish sandwich. Now we had no chitlins now. That was your era because you older than me. Now we had no chitlins at no hole in the wall. Now we had fishes and stuff like that. Little wiener sandwiches. We ain't had no wiener sandwiches. You definitely older than me. that baby down. That probably in the 60s and 50s. Now we didn't have no chitterlings. I don't weenies. No weenie sandwiches either. No, baby. Oh, so that was probably your era in the 60s and 50s. Now we didn't do that, baby. Not in the 70s. Yeah, so we got to do our best to treat people right, love on people. Baby, when I tell y'all I'm so tired, it don't make no sense, but I'm just trying to put the best on the outside. I'm very tired. It look like I've been smoking weed or something, but I ain't. I'm just tired. I ain't smoked no weed. I ain't drank nothing. I'm just tired. You 65? Yeah, you older than me. So you got me beat by 9 years. Yeah, they were doing chitlins in your hole in the wall. They weren't doing chitlins in our hole in the walls. Pork chop sandwiches, wings and fries, stuff like that. But we ain't have no chitlins now. When people wouldn't cook no damn chitlins, not in them hole in the walls I went to. And I wouldn't want no chitlins. You over there dancing and hot and stuff. I used to be a dancer. And I like dancing now. That's something I really like. I really like dancing. I do. I love dancing. Love it. How many of y'all like to dance? I love dancing. I love to dance. Oh, y'all, I gotta get over here. I'm gonna get over here and get some work done. I am so tired. I might just lay across the bed. But I am so tired. But I love y'all. Y'all keep me in your prayers. And I'm going to try to come back on here a little later. Y'all want to do grown folk chat tonight? Y'all want to do grown folk chat. This gonna be pretty when I finish with it. Y'all know this gonna be pretty. See, look. Y'all see that? Ow! Ooh, it's gonna be so pretty when I finish with it. It's gonna be so pretty. I ain't done with it yet. Don't worry your pretty little head. I'm gonna be so cute when I finish with it. I ain't done with it yet. It's gonna be cute. I gotta spritz it some more because it's so, see how soft it is? I gotta spritz it. I ain't spritz. I just did enough to get to that post office. And I can put my hair ornaments in it. Sending prayers to you. Thank you, Miss Green. Beautiful, yes. My daughter did a great job on my hair. She really did. And she picked the color and all. It is very pretty. I think it's pretty. Well, when I finish with it, y'all will see the finished product. Because I can't go to sleep with it like this because it's too loose. It's going to mess up. So I got to put some more pins in there and shift it the way I want. But that thing ain't pretty though, ain't it? I might go to the hair store because I can vision. Y'all seen them little wire things that they come on they come on the string light, and I probably want to put some of them like going through the braid. I don't know. Whatever my mind tell me to do, that's what I do. Okay. Yeah, I can style it. I can do some pinups. That I can do. I can do some pinups now. I can. Ooh, baby, I pin something up, make you look like you come from a movie, be a movie star. Now I can do some pinups. That I can do, and I don't never know how I'm gonna do them. First, I had it in 2 ponytails, and I was trying to twist it this way. And I took that down, and it just comes to me how to do it. It just comes. I never know how I'm gonna do my hair. It just comes to me. All right. But I love each and every one of y'all, and I'll be back on here. Do y'all want to do grown folk chats? Didi did a good job. She did. All right, y'all. I'm trying to see if y'all want to do grown folk chats. Selena, how you feeling, baby cakes? Okay, y'all inbox me some topics. Okay? Inbox me some topics. And I'll be back on here about 9 or 10, okay? Love y'all. Bye.